Tectum Theatre are bringing Everybody Wants to Be Ronaldo to the Birmingham Rep on the 21st and 22nd of March. Proud Brummy Sam Butters is part of the gang. How you doing, sir?
I'm very well, thank you. I am a proud brother.
Well, I can tell by the daft accent, but there you go. I'm from Wolverhampton, so there you go. Tectum Theatre doing amazing things with this one, and obviously you've been all sorts of work over the years. But I mean, what does this one bring to you? How does it speak to you?
This is probably the most meaningful project that Tectum have done today, but also myself. It's co-written by us, so it's an original Tectum Theatre production, and it's all about. For me, it really accesses that inner childlike quality, trying to bring adults back who are pushing careers and work and so hectic about life, and bringing them back to the things that really matter, and having a bit of fun. It's music, it's football, it's everything that we could possibly love.
Yeah, it's what we all like. So that's good. And yeah, it's been supported by the Art Council, Backstage Trust, Birmingham Rep, Emerson and Ward. There's lots of people behind this backing it because this is it's a homegrown piece, isn't it?
It is. It is. It's unapologetically Brummie. Actually, we've been proudly supported by Arts Council Backstage and Sir Barry Jackson as well. And I think the reason why is because we are trying to be as bold as possible with the theatre that we make.
And alongside that, though, you've got some grime hip hop beats. There's it's a three-hander play, themes of identity, parenting, and someone who's aspiring to be a footballer. So there's all sorts of different angles in there. And let's face it, aspiring to be a footballer was what all kids wanted to do before X Factor started, wasn't it?
It's the dream. I mean, that would have been me if it wasn't for my bum knee. I could have definitely gone professional, or at least I've told myself that for
Yeah,
20 years.
the fact that Birmingham City never ever came to you for a trial has nothing to do with it.
Absolutely not. I mean, they all were calling, but I said, you know what, I'm just too good. I'm too good for it. So I'll pass. I'd rather work in theatre where there's so much more money to be had than in football. But it is about dreams. It's about those little kids' dreams that we all do have, and it is a lot of boys and a lot of girls now are saying that my dream is to be a professional footballer,
Hmm.
which is beautiful.
Well, Curtis is on the claret and blue side of the fence, wanting to be a part of the Villa Academy, and this is it's an interesting one because being so close to home and just down the road from the Holt End, it's there's plenty to talk about, and it really inspire the kids in the city and give them a few thoughts about where their future might lie as well.
Yeah, well, that's the hope. I mean, the main sort of theme and the question that we do ask in the play is, what happens if that doesn't happen? If it doesn't come true? Because there's a whole load of grief that comes with that,
Hmm.
and it's about being okay with if that big dream or the thing that you really wanted doesn't happen. It's okay. It will get better in time. So we really want people to access their dreams, and adults as well. Not just the young people, but adults, to remember why they're going for the thing that they're actually going for, and what is actually important in the grand scheme of things.
Hmm. So obviously, Tectum have got their cast of three for this one. Tell us a bit about your stars.
Yeah, so this cast is stellar. The talent that they all possess is just second to none. We've got Tobias Jowett, who plays with. It's not a spoiler, but he plays the late great Diego Maradona, who winds up
That is on the
in
flyer,
a.
so that is fine. It is on the flyer.
That's true. That's true. So he's the partying legend of Diego Maradona, who winds up in Curtis's bedroom in Birmingham, and they have a wild encounter. And he brings so much energy, so much passion to that role. It's been really nice to see how Diego Maradona enters this world, and how we can really push the boundaries of that. You've got Jerome, who has the most beautiful voice, because there's a lot of singing that he does, and a lot of rapping as well. And he doesn't leave the stage for the 75 minutes that we play. So he has just been driving this story all the way through. And Kamisha, for me. She's a Coventry-born actress who just has so much depth and so much grounding that really complements the wild, floaty nature of Diego, and then really roots it back in Birmingham and in the Midlands. They're beautiful, really, really stunning actors.
And do you get to take this elsewhere as well, or are you just at the rep at the minute?
We're just at the rep at the moment, but our plan is that as it's the World Cup next year, we are planning a longer, more extended run to complement and align with that with the World Cup when football fever's really kicking off in town.
Giving a bit of a taster so far, but it is
It's
one
a
to,
taster, it's a
yeah,
flavour.
yeah. But you want to be there early. You want to be an early adopter on this, don't you? That's how it is.
That's it. We're showing ourselves, and we're putting everything we've got into this one, so that next year it'll be lapped up.
Are you disappointed you don't get to act in this one? Because I mean, you've been in so much stuff recently.
Oh, no, that's not fair. That's a horrible question. No, no, I'm not actually. It's a privilege to see my writing. I've had to distinguish between my performing and my acting career with my writing and with the company. Otherwise, it looks like I'm writing to perform myself,
It wouldn't be
that's
the first time you've done that before.
God, I feel so exposed. Well, that play, Hand of God, was where this started, and I mean, it was beautiful. It was beautiful to do that, and I think it serves the story more with the actors that we have, because they are, as much as I'd love to have put myself in the show, I see it now. We're currently in tech. And I wouldn't have been able to do it justice like these actors.
That's a good answer. I'll give you that one. That's all good. Okay,
Thank you.
so I mean, you're proud of the piece, understandably. It's going to be well worth a watch. Not far off now until it is on stage. It is the 21st and 22nd of March. Tickets via the Rep's website, birmingham-rep.co.uk. You can get your tickets there, and it's an hour and 15 minutes, no interval. 14 plus is the expectation, and you say you've got it's a later evening performance as well, isn't it? 8 o'clock is your start.
It's where the night starts, really. It's a Friday and a Saturday. Why can't you come to the show and then head off to Albert Schloss afterwards?
So make your night out in Brum. Start with a bit of footy talk. The image of Diego Maradona turning up in a flat in Birmingham, and the rest of the night and the world is your oyster after that, I think, isn't it, really?
It's exactly that, Jason.
Where can we find out more about the theatre company and what Texton have got going on in the future as well via your socials?
Yeah, so we've got a really exciting couple of years lined up, actually. You can find out everything on our website, textontheatre.co.uk. We do a lot of talent development. Our main thing is early career artists and working class artists within Birmingham and beyond. And we've got a load of opportunities both on the talent development side and in production coming up over the next couple of years. So please, please, please stay tuned. It's going to be a big one.
Absolutely. Texton Theatre is that name you're looking for. Sam Butters will be at the heart of all of that. Even if he's not writing a show for himself, he'll make sure he's got some great people in them. Sam, thank you for joining us, and have a brilliant time breaking a leg with the show.
Thank you so, so much, Jason. It's been a pleasure.